Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Jeff Teague. I'm in Raleigh, North Carolina at world famous, it's world famous now because I said it, Umstead Park. And we're looking at the 2022, get this, all new 11th generation Honda Civic. This is the touring model, and I'm going to show you several changes, several reasons why you might ask yourself, this is a Civic? If you're new to my channel, this is the format I like to use. I want to show auto style, like it's going around in a platform, what the vehicle looks like from the exterior. Then we're going to give a first look, a close look at the interior, so that way you can get a baseline, a lay of the land, know what to expect. Then we're going to pick it apart piece by piece. Then we're going to go for a drive. I couldn't be more impressed with the interior. For the class that the vehicle is, it's leader in many different aspects: technology, safety, styling, convenience. But this all just works. In other words, it's a fun vehicle to drive. Frankly, it's a fun vehicle to be inside. You spend so much of your time in the cabin, why wouldn't you want it looking good? We've got a lot of new things to talk about here. See those vents? All the way across. What is that all about, huh? So how do you get a combination of sportiness? I see that here. Upscale luxury. I also see that here, and it's just a fun, futuristic, space-age look that fits also today's modern times. How do I do all that? Well, for one thing, the 11th generation, it's a little bit bigger, but it's also cleaner. Look how simple the hood is. Look at the lines. They're refined. They go vertically. That is so clean. And then it kind of, not sharp, but it just kind of slopes over. That is impressive. And then look at those sleek horizontal LED headlights there. You can also spot the LED fog lights down below. Those are both standard on the touring model. As a matter of fact, LED headlights standard across the board. You can also start to see, if you get a little closer here, some parking sensors in the front. That helps with safety. And then you see two different portions of the front grille. Got some horizontal lines there, mixed in with some honeycomb / horizontal lines there. But it all works. There's nothing too busy about this car. Boy, I've been driving this for a week now on evaluation. I love it more every single day. It's beautiful. Take a look at these lights here. Very cool, right? And then you can see the LED headlights. They don't normally flash like you're in a strobe light situation. That's just the recording. Whoa. Let's find out about engine performance. First of all, we're going to lift the hood. It's not too heavy of a hood. It's not too light. It's just like the Three Bears. It's just right. And then it's got two different settings. So watch this. You can just have it lifted, simple work. But if you're actually doing repair work on the vehicle, you can go ahead and raise the roof, raise the hood even more. So we'll put that just like this for purposes today. I do like that there's soundproofing material here. And then what we're working with, it's not covered. It's about as bare can be. It's a 1.5 liter turbocharged direct injection 4-cylinder engine matched with a CVT. And it gives you 180 horsepower, 177 pound-feet of torque. What I like is that you can customize this based on how you want to drive it. What I mean is different driving modes. You've got eco mode. If you want better gas mileage, better fuel sipping, then go with eco mode. Normal mode, WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get. It's normal mode. And then sport mode, if you want more spirited, more power to your accelerating, going up hills, getting onto the highway, then put it in sport mode. But you can do what you want. It's also got paddle shifters so that you can simulate a straight drive. Now let's talk about how it drives, what you can expect. Well, for me, it starts with the suspension. Because you have new suspension, you've got rear multi-link suspension, front McPherson strut suspension. I have found during my week-long evaluation, the car is very quiet, which sometimes gets a little confusing in the Honda world. It's quiet. Well, guess what? This one, not much road noise when you go at city streets, when you go on the highway. So I really enjoyed it, especially cruising at 70 to 75. And for me, I found that the car drives incredibly smooth. Really, really smooth. You're gonna like the ride. So I invite you to test it out for yourself. It's very precise, very sharp going around turns, but it's a soft suspension. If you're going over those subdivision bumps and in a traffic circle or a parking structure, you're gonna see those big speed bumps, boom, boom. It doesn't crush your spine. It's pretty soft. So it's really improved. I love the ride. And how about fuel economy? Well, it's a little bit better from 2021 because you're gonna be averaging 34 mpg combined, baby, combined. And then we've got 31 in the city, 38 on the highway. So depending on how you drive it, because we all know that driving habits have a huge impact on what you actually get at the pump, just a conservative average driver, having a little bit of fun, you're gonna get what's posted maybe a little bit better. Go for that. And look how clean and sharp that line is going across the profile, separating the top half from the lower half. It's like Chevy Chase might say, look, Russ, no lines. Well, there are some lines, but they're understated, they're subtle, and they give the effect that they are desiring. Because look here, and then look at this line here. They run nearly parallel with each other. But look at this, it's got kind of almost like a dolphin nose right here. It's pronounced for sure. It cuts off right here, but the car is stylish. It's aerodynamic, it's sleek, it's sporty as heck. Bleep. And look at the combination of wheels and tires here. We've got 18-inch machine finished wheels. I love the use of the two-tone look here, especially with the dark gray. It pops, but it's subtle. And then we've got these Goodyear Eagle Sport all-season tires. What do you think of the Touring wheels? With this angle, you're gonna see my shadow, so just ignore. Apparently there are two of us today. But look at those lights and how they gradually cut across and over. The wheel design, the color-keyed side mirrors with LED turn signal right here. And then it's got smart key push button start, which means auto unlock on the front doors. Lock it just like that. It also comes with blind spot monitor. Ooh. Are you a fan of silver? Sharp. And then it's got a standard, yes, standard moonroof. Now let's just look at the back here. I like that it's clean, it's simple, and it looks fantastic. There are no extra chrome. There's no extra matte black, there's no gloss black, it's just silver, and I like that. It flows nicely over the deck, and then down here, you can pop this open, see this nice, wide, deep, it's a big storage space, over 14 cubic feet of space. Got a backup camera here, and then what I really like, look at this, we've got our backup sensor, so if you get close to something, beep, 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 you're good, you're not gonna hit. We must be getting ready for scuba because we're taking a deep dive into the trunk. You can see these latches right here. That way if you've got something long like a broomstick or some skis and you want to push them through, you can just push those seats down left or right to give yourself more storage space. I like the versatility there and the convenience. Now underneath here, you can see my shadow, Peter Pan, but we've got temporary spare tire and your jack equipment. A little bit of soundproofing there. Now let's see what the seats look like down. It's like a grenade. Pull the pin, like a grenade. Pull the pin, and then we're gonna just push these down so you can see how much room it opens up for storage space. There's a little bit of a lip at the top here. It's relatively flat, a little bit of an angle, but you can easily start stacking boxes up for moving day. And then we'll take a look to see if I was really correct here. See that? There's some angle, but you can easily start stacking Tetris style, baby. Let's sneak on in here so you can see these standard leather seats. They're really comfortable. They're soft but supportive, like a best friend or your teddy bear growing up. We're gonna look at rear passenger space. Obviously that's important. And what I've done is two drastic examples, one with the seat all the way back and reclined. Because sometimes you have a selfish person in the front, like, give me more room, yo. But I'm 5'8", got good headroom here. It reclines so I can kind of go back, and I'm kind of struck by the comfort And the squishiness feels like it's very good padding on these seats. So let's move over to give me some more room. You have a hump here, like I say, Buffalo Bill likes to say. And then a smaller seat. It's comfortable though, it's squishy, like Charmin, don't squeeze it. And then this is the way I had the seat. 5'8" person sitting in front, 5'8" now sitting in the back. Lots of room, folks. Now what else can I show you? I will not be able to show you rear air vents. I can't show you that because they're not here. But you do have USB charging right here. 2 different ports, so that way people don't have to fight with the people in the front. You've got a front pocket right here, front seat pocket. Then everywhere you see the little dots, that's places where you can attach safety latches. Right there. So it's real easy to clip in seats. We have a lot of families who want to know, will my kid fit? It's like a cat says, if it fits, I sits. Well, squishy and soft. That would be nice on a road trip. Kind of small cup holders, but you wouldn't expect something huge generally in the center armrest. You have some grab handles up there, the oblique handles. I see them in the front too. Now, what are we gonna see here? This is interesting because we're gonna see speakers and speakers everywhere. For the first time ever in the Civic Touring, we've got 12 Bose speakers. So it's concert-like sound in your vehicle. What else do I like? I like the use of color in this. We've got some gloss black. We've also got this, it's got a pattern to it. Listen, if I'm a rapper or a DJ, shouldn't get too dirty. And it's soft touch materials all around. That's very cool. What else do we see? We see bottle holders. And then look at this. We've got side seat rear airbags. That's impressive because then you've got peace of mind that you're going to be safe. It's on both sides. We're looking at safety here, and that's something that's definitely worth talking about here. So you can see right there. And these front seats, look at this. Very comfortable, and this headrest, it actually sits nicely with the back of your head. It doesn't feel too cumbersome or bulky or uncomfortable as it pushes against you. Got some accent stitching that goes with the leather seats. But these seats are very soft, and what I really like, you get a 4-way power passenger seat and an 8-way power driver seat. That's rare in this segment that you could find power on both sides standard. Look at the detail, and look how it's broken up with the perforation there. So let's go on in from the passenger side. And I love the use of different shades, different textures, different materials to really break up the black interior, to give it character, personality, something you'd be proud to sit in, to ride in. Now, look at this. That vent goes all the way in joystick style. Come here, 2600 Atari. Holla. You can adjust this portion, 1/4 portion. This is all fake, no vents. And then you can control this one, right? That's cool. Look at that 9-inch touchscreen. We've got our power moonroof, and then this is a 4-way, which means it goes forward, backward. You do not see up and down arrows because it doesn't do that, and this reclines the back of the seat. Let's go further. You've got the wireless charging pad here, and I like how it sets right in here in this little track. It's very convenient to just keep your phone there and not have it move around. It's a grippy surface. Do you like my grippy surface? You like my grippy surface? Then we've got some mints here. I think that comes standard on the vehicle. You can take that out, and then we've got some storage down in here. Start her up. Accessory mode. I always love automobile graphics. The startup, the cool down. Then we've got a 12-volt circular port. We've got a media port, and then we've got a charge port. I love these right here. They're thick, they're big, they've got some texture and some grip to it, and it matches the vent. Feels industrial yet like trendy cool. I'm avant-garde, trendy, cool. Heated seats. Heated seats. I like it. And then again, we can control that. I've gotten used to this over the last week, and it actually works now. Now this right here, yeah, I'm listening to Thunderstruck. What are you going to do about it? From Iron Man. I was caught in the middle of a railroad track. Thunder. So this is a 9-inch screen. We've got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Amazon Alexa, and it's wireless. We do not have to hook up, if we don't want to, our cords. That's impressive. And look how vibrant the colors are. And then just look at all we can do. There are so many different features and services that you can adjust and customize. Just like that. I like that it's a 9-inch raised screen because it's less distracting. You don't have to look down to see what's on that screen. Some would say not that you need to see that while you're driving, but you know what I mean. And then we'll get a feel for driver's side as well. It comes with 1 bottle of hand sanitizer, I think. I'm pretty sure it does. Got these automatic windows. We've got our mirror adjustment, the trunk release in the side, hood release hidden around the other side. Holla. And then again, we've got matching vent with our Atari joysticks, leather wrap steering wheel, and this is a good size. It's not huge, it's not small, feels like a racing one to me, which you'd expect with a Honda. Easy to use controls. I use this right here all the time. You hold it in and you can do the wireless Apple CarPlay commands, and then this, you just scroll and it can give you different information. See if I can scroll that for you. Just to get different information about your car. Now, let's adjust this by turning this roller. Look at all that information. Now, if I want to customize it, just go down. Do I want to change the gauge design? Do I want round? Do I want bar? I love this bar. But no, I like round. Now, what's remarkable about this, it's an all-digital display. Remember when you don't realize that an actor or actress is actually artificial intelligence like AI? Well, guess what? All digital. That is really cool. Now let's take a look at these right here. We've got a brake hold, which holds it in position while you're at a traffic light, so you can stretch out your leg and your foot, avoid cramps. Electronic parking brake. This one right here, I hit immediately when I get in. It turns off the engine idle. I don't like it shutting down at traffic lights for me personally because you hear the engine cut off and you feel like a little rrr. Some people like it though. So let's look at these different driving modes. You can switch like that based on what you want. So let's check it out. We're in normal mode. We're in economy mode, eco mode. See the green? Better gas mileage. High performance? You want red. You want sport mode, baby. And that's right, Bose sound system, 12 Bose speakers, premium sound. This car deserves premium audio. We've got garage door openers. Then we've got LED lights, sunglass holder. Should we check the moonroof while we also check these? It's got a lighted mirror with sliders. Always give it that test. Can you believe it's almost 70 degrees in December here in North Carolina? What's it like where you guys are? Now, the last thing I'll tell you is the seats. I find they're very comfortable. They actually, you can see this, curves around my fat gut here. Don't look at my gut. Now you're gonna look at my gut. Well, it curves right around me, almost like I'm in an amusement park ride, getting ready for the roller coaster. But it holds me in and it doesn't feel like I'm constrained. It's very comfortable, very plush, lots of support. Okay, I like that. Does not have lower lumbar support. I wish it did. That would be an improvement, but comfortable seats. Go with that. We're gonna look at the window sticker that matches this specific vehicle here. It's a 2022 Civic Touring, lunar silver metallic with black interior. Look at that MSRP from the factory, $28,300, and with delivery, $29,900. $295. Now we can look at these standard features because that's important to know what comes from the factory and what might be additional you can add as an option, that kind of a thing. The nice thing about Hondas, generally, they come with what you're going to get, which is nice because you know what you have. You don't have to think about it too much. So take a look at all these. They've got advanced airbags in the front now that help prevent whiplash and head injuries too. So extra safety with the airbags. I'm all for any addition to help people. Look at this suite of safety features with Honda sensing. Adaptive cruise control, collision mitigation, braking system, lane keeping assist system, road departure mitigation, traffic jam assist. Impressive. And then here we go, the fuel mileage. We don't have the safety ratings yet, but they're good. Now the thing that impresses me right away is just the ride quality. I feel so smooth in this vehicle, but yet you feel it's got some get up and go. I just put it into sport mode. This thing has some get up and go. Woo! If you're looking for some adrenaline, this could be your man or your woman right here. Now this doesn't have the fastest 0 to 60 acceleration, but that's not necessarily what you're looking for out of this vehicle. Now if you want a track vehicle, you might want to look somewhere else, but this has a perfect blend, I think, of sportiness, but high-end luxury features, and a really nice ride. Sometimes with a Civic or a vehicle in that class, you sacrifice ride comfort, but not here at all. It's really smooth. Going around the turns, again, it's precise. The wheel goes where I tell it to go. See how it does going up some hills. Got a gravel road. Woo! That is fun. Me likey that one. Whoa! And see, it holds the corners real nicely when I'm turning. One of the features I really like, but I can't show because I'm not on the highway, is a lane trace feature. When you have your radar cruise on and when you've got your lane mitigation system on, it'll keep you centered in your lane, going around turns. It does it smoothly. It doesn't feel like it even bounces along the lines. It just smoothly takes you around your turn. Here's a speed bump that I was talking about that you might hit. Not bad, my friends, not bad at all. We'll go around some turns here, up a hill and around. So you'll hear a little bit of engine noise when you're accelerating, but when you're cruising like I am now, no need to put on the gas. You really don't hear it all that much at all, and it's certainly not a distraction even when there is a little bit of noise. Yee doggy. I feel the need for speed. Here's another speed bump. What's it gonna do when I come for you? Still not bad. That one's notorious. Notorious, I tell you, for being a bother on my spine. Yeah, it's got decent pickup. You'll want to test it out for yourself, but I don't think you'll find that the acceleration power is lacking. You can feel the power from your turbocharge. So what's my impression? Well, my first impression was this is a sleek vehicle that looks nice. It's understated. There's nothing shocking about the vehicle at all. It just looks the combination of sportiness with upscale all wrapped up in one. How does it drive? I really like it for the class of vehicle that it is. It rides so smooth. It's relatively quiet. It's got decent pickup. I love the suspension on it. And I like the features. I love that it's easy to get to the touch screen if I need to. I love the wireless Apple CarPlay. I'm hooked on Apple CarPlay, but I always have a cord attached to my phone, so it's nice to get that freedom. And I love this instrument panel here, the all digital display. It's really neat. Let me show you something else that's cool. When you have your lights on, it tells you your lights are on. When you have your turn signal on, it shows you that you're turning. That way, if you've got something on, you might look down and go, oh, I left my blinker on. Duh.